What's it like to be you right now? And I'm curious if you took a moment to actually pause, maybe soften down your eyes or even close them and check in, like say hello to yourself. What is it like to be you right now? No, this is something that I tend not to do very much throughout my day, and I know that it would be good for me to do it more. And it's one of my favorite invitations, particularly when I'm teaching authentic relating, to to come to this place of like real like present moment. What is it like to be you? Like, in authentic relating, we call this the relational level of conversation, the place where we're in the present moment in connection to ourselves and connection to other people that we're with. And it sits alongside the informational level and the personal level, the places where we share facts and data about ourselves and the world around us, really important. The level where we share what's important to us, how we, how we're feeling about the things that happen to us. What are the things that excite us or frustrate us? And then there's something really powerful about coming into this relational level, this like present moment experience, being with somebody else that I think really builds intimacy. I can be I experience it as being vulnerable to tell somebody how I feel in the moment that I'm with them. It's so much easier when somebody asks how I am to to tell a story about something that's happened, to to like to step into it's intellectualizing my experience, and there's something in that that kind of keeps me safe, that keeps me at a little bit of distance. Whereas if I actually tell somebody how I feel, then I don't know, it feels really risky to me. But I think it goes like beyond like interpersonal connection. I think this is also something that I really notice like in myself. Like it can be vulnerable, it can be difficult to admit how I am in any given moment. I don't know, it's almost like ignorance is bliss sometimes. And if I haven't noticed, I don't acknowledge that I have a need, that I'm tired or I'm hungry or I'm lonely um, or even that I'm joyous and excited. It's like if I don't acknowledge those things, then somehow they're not real, and I don't have to address them. I don't have to try and meet my need, or I don't have to be with the fragility of of joy. There's something in it that kind of feels passing sometimes. Like, oh, if I really feel my joy, then maybe I'm not going to feel it later on. So I best not feel too happy now, and that will make the come down like easier somehow. So there's something really intimate with myself about really checking in and noticing how I am. When I want to offer it that it's really the basis for any embodied practice, to be able to check in, to be with how I am. In authentic relating, it's kind of the practice of welcoming everything, welcome everything my experience. Um, the embodiment work that I've done, we might progress that into centering, like can I regulate my nervous system around what is happening. Can I self-regulate around what is happening? This kind of foundational piece of awareness. So I'm not really acknowledging how I am, then I don't really have any firm ground to start from. I don't know where I am, then how do I go anywhere? And I make decisions about where I want to go if I don't know where I am. So a very fundamental, like basic practice you can do if this is not something that that is part of your day at the moment is to set regular check-ins for yourself. You could set an alarm somewhere between 3 and 5 times a day and check in. And I'd really recommend externalizing this somehow. So one of the things I notice is when I just do this in my head, it's really easy for me to kind of gloss over it, to not really take it seriously. And I can like act like I am, but there's something for me about like writing it down or verbalizing it to somebody else and verbalizing it to a voice out loud to myself, to my cats. Yeah, something about externalizing it helps me connect to my experience a little bit more deeply. You don't have to do anything about it. You don't have to change anything. You don't have to make it better or respond to it in any way. Yeah, to start to get in the practice of noticing how is it to be you right now. Maybe would like to take a moment to do that again. How is it to be you right now? Well, however it is, I hope the rest of your day runs. I never know what I hope for people. I want to enforce something on you. Now I'm overthinking it. I'm gonna stop. All right. Take care, and I'll see you next time.